money in the stock market is not an easy business. Yet, Jyoti Budhia, a third generation Marwadi trader, says that she did not find difficulty in mastering the skill of trading. Thanks to the support from experienced brokers who are her parents and her grandparents. She's a third generation trader and a renowned derivatives and technical analyst, having more than 35 years of experience in the markets. She's a trader, a mentor, a trainer, and is associated with organizations like NSE, BSE, NISM, ANMI, Brokers Forum, financial institutions, and broking houses. She writes for Money Control and Stock Edge. She's been in markets since she was 18 and used to visit the BSE ring and has evolved her trading techniques since then. Welcome, ma'am, to our show, FYI, for your investments by Fisdom. Through this show, we intend to teach our viewers on how to become informed investors and traders.
Namaste, good evening.
So let's talk about your trading journey, ma'am. Let's understand our viewers are very excited to know about your trading journey, how you began at the age of 18. So tell us.
18, sorry, excuse me, it is 12.
12, lovely. So tell us from the age of 12, what has your journey as a trader been and how
See,
did you decide to become a full-time trader?
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. Papa, my father used to get me some back office work because my writing was good. अभी तो सब कंप्यूटर की वजह से सबकी राइटिंग खराब हो गई. अदरवाइज फॉर यूज टू गेट द वर्क. तो फिजिकल ट्रांसफर्स होते थे तो वो मेरे से फॉर्म फिलअप करवाते थे, बिल्स बनवाते थे, ऑल दिस. एंड आई यूज टू डू इट लाइक हाउ चिल्ड्रन से ना, यू गिव देम सम वर्क एंड दे एंजॉय दैट वर्क. अरे मैं पापा का काम कर रहा हूँ, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है नीचे खेलने का एंड ऑल दैट स्टफ. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ बोस्टिंग आ जाती है. आई यूज टू डू दैट ऑल. फिर टाइम निकल गया. व्हेन आई वाज 18 देन तो फिर आई वांटेड टू गो इन द रिंग. आई हैड दैट एक्साइटमेंट ऑफ द रिंग एंड वंस आई एंटर्ड द रिंग देन नो लुकिंग बैक.
So, ma'am, tell us about the time that you decided that you want to become a full-time trader. What was the trigger?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. आई टोल्ड यू नो आई वाज फ्रॉम द थर्ड फैमिली बिजनेस. सो that time there was nothing called as trader or something. Everything was investment or satta. Either people used to call in the ring that he's an investor or he's a satoria. That only two things. There was not no thing like or jobber bus. So that was the thing. There was nothing like what you called as trading and all this started recently after when you online trading system started. Till that time it was like investment. Up, you buy and keep it the shares for years and years, get it transferred in your name. That type of system it was. All these traders, invest, BTST, all these terms were not there at that time.
So, ma'am, let's get to understanding a bit about your trading and psychology. They say trading teaches you a lot, discipline, sentiment, psychology. Tell us, in your case, what does trading teach you?
Trading teaches you a lot of psychology, yes, lot of trading style, yes. You can understand where you're going wrong, where you're going right, all that you can understand. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. So where you're going right, where you're going wrong, all that comes into the picture. Secondly, the thing what I learned in the ring was those people, when they used to earn money, or when I used to earn money, I became happy. They said, no, why you're becoming happy? This is not a permanent income. कल नुकसान भी हो सकता है. So don't be that happy. Try to be normal. No attitude, be normal. It is your business. So business वाला attitude मेरे में पहले से ही डाल दिया. And one thing I'll tell you, training is my passion, it's not my business. First I used to teach it for free, but people didn't value it. बीच में कोर्स छोड़ के चले जाते, then I started charging the fees. And then now, ठीक है, I'm doing the training. But one thing I can tell you, that I am learning more in teaching, because the attitude and the psychology when I see of traders and the mistakes which I see of traders, then I can understand that what is happening. You don't learn from your mistakes that much which you learn from others' mistakes.
I agree. Ma'am, let's talk about the biggest problem that a trader has. As a trader, I'm always worried about drawdowns. Tell us about the biggest drawdown you have had and tell us how do you cope and what made you rethink that no, you want to go to the market next day.
See, drawdown, जो पहला drawdown आया तो भाई मुझे बाकी सबका तो पता नहीं, मेरे को रोना आ गया and I was crying. That's all. I know that. Then Papa told me, no crying, nothing. You're coming from market tomorrow again. Stop all this. Forget what has happened. Restart again. And start in such a way that you don't repeat your mistakes. That's what. And I there was no other option for me. I didn't think of any other option. And secondly, I didn't plan it as a career also. To be very honest, it was just a fun to me to go to the ring. That's all. And I used to enjoy that time. And as you said, I'm a Marwadi. So in that we had a thing कि हाँ भाई शादी करना है, जाना है, all that stuff. So, but my career went in this way. कि it became a career and now it is my lifeline. So I never thought of all these things. I kept on doing the work, and today you can see what I'm.
Sure. So, as a trader, I'm sure you understand that you do not want to repeat your mistakes and you want to follow a set of rules when it comes to tradings. Let's share with all our viewers today, ma'am, a few rules that you follow when you take your trades.
See, one most important 2-3 things I was taught I was taught many things. बहुत मतलब सब बड़े थे ना तो मुझे सिखाते रहते थे कुछ ना कुछ. Few things I still remember, like study and trade so that you cannot be in a loss. If you don't have a holding capacity, don't trade. Means trade with what money you have, don't overtrade. That was the meaning in short. Then when online and all started, then trading started actually. Till that time it was investments and all or badla system. Now it is trading. So in trading, what I have learned from all, you will say I've learned from all my students only, that no one has a habit of putting a full stop loss. That is the main biggest problem. And I have also noticed the same thing with me also. Whenever I miss the I miss the stop loss, it's a big problem for me. Then I have to cut my positions, because one thing क्या होता है ना, जब लॉस आना शुरू होता है नैनेश भाई, द सबसे बड़ी बात क्या होती है कि दिमाग काम करना बंद कर देता है. यू गो ब्लैंक and you can't even think how to trade, how to cope up and all that thing. तो फिर position cut, sit aside for 2-3 days, again restart. So ऐसा 2-4-5 बार हुआ, अच्छा खासा लॉस हुआ. फिर ये समझ में आ गया भैया, या तो स्टॉप लॉस लगाओ, नहीं तो अपने ट्रेडिंग को फुल स्टॉप लग जाएगा. तो ये तो है ही है. फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकेंड इज I always plan. See, I always plan my stop loss Profits can be trailing, means I can trail the stop loss, I can move ahead. That way I can do, not a problem. Holding power आ जाता है. Study is most important, and if I'm studying, then I keep an eye on my study. I'll share one example with you. What I've seen with traders, even my other friends also, that they study and trade. Everybody is knowledgeable, everybody has full knowledge, everybody trades with knowledge, accepted. But what problem we face, कि once we take a trade based on our study, then what happens? We start looking at the prices instead of the study. So we start monitoring कि कितना प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, कितना प्रॉफिट हो रहा है, अरे ये तो लॉस में जा रहा है and all that. Instead of study, we look at the prices. There is where सब खराब काम हो जाता है. So if we are doing a study, concentrate on study. बस यही छोटे छोटे रूल्स है, और क्या है. एग्जिट प्रॉपर रखें. अच्छा, कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है, यू डोंट वेट फॉर स्टॉप लॉस. इफ यू सी अ रिवर्सल इन द स्टडी, यू कैन एग्जिट इमीडिएटली. व्हाई वेट फॉर स्टॉप लॉस? ऑल दीज थिंग्स ना, बस ये छोटी चीजें ध्यान रख. मार्केट सब सिखाता है आपको.
Ma'am, before market teaches us, we are going to spend some time with you learning from you today how to take trades using FNO data. Before I get to that learning, let me ask you one important question. You are also an investor. Along with being known as a trader, you use your technical analysis to invest. Let me ask you this question, ma'am, for all our viewers here who are also investors. What study do you use to select your stocks as investments?
See, there are two types of studies. One is technicals and another is stock SIP. In stock SIP, so technicals is very simple. When I see a multi-bagger stocks, I have my own study for multi-baggers. And then for stock SIP, I have selected, say, let us say 20 stocks from Nifty 50. One from each industry or two from each industry, whatever, 2025. Then what I see is, I'll take 2 or 3 stocks and which are lowest on that particular date. Like say if I'm investing on 6th or 7th, so this is the biggest discipline we have to follow. You have to invest on 6th or 7th, or you have to do it. Whatever date you fix. And on that day, among the 20 stocks, whichever is the lowest, means which has fallen more, I pick up those. So that way, every month I get different shares, but some shares may come for 2-3 months and then they bounce back in a big way. Then that my my ROI increases.
So, ma'am, at this point, I'd also like to, tell you that Fisdom, our platform, we also have an SIP feature where you can come on the platform and place an order saying this stock I want to buy on this particular date, and we will execute the transaction for the customers. So, as a want to push people to come into investing, do SIPs, we specially made out this feature. However, let's get to the main aspect of why you are on our show today. Please tell us and explain to us, how can you buy options? There is a saying that option buying is generally a trap for retail investors because they lose premium. However, if you use data correctly and make decisions on when to buy options, you can become a profitable trader, and you know it better. So let's learn it from you, ma'am. How can a person go into option buying, and what kind of data should you be seeing to buy options?
Can I tell you one thing? I mentioned you stop loss. Yes, Nainesh bhai?
Yes, yes, absolutely, ma'am.
Right. Now listen to me. Before going to data, I would like to explain one most important thing. which is really, really very, very serious thing. What happens? There is a definition. We when we buy options, our maximum loss is only up to premium and profit is unlimited.
Absolutely.
This definition is right. We have made it disaster. When we buy options, हमको पता है कि रिस्क कितना ही है, चलो ठीक है, जीरो ही तो होगा, इससे ज्यादा तो नहीं जाएगा, बट प्रॉफिट अनलिमिटेड है, लेकिन हम प्रॉफिट के लिए वेट नहीं कर सकते, हमको 5 रुपया भी मिला तो वी आर आउट, देन वेट फॉर अनलिमिटेड प्रॉफिट, complete the full definition. We are not doing a complete full definition. So what happens is कि buyer loses money and writer, he uses his definition properly. He knows his profit is only up to premium, but loss is unlimited. So he keeps a stop loss. And buyers, as a buyer, we don't keep a stop loss. And that is the biggest harmful thing. So data reading helps you. But ultimately, if you're gone wrong and your market is reversing, you can cut the option prices. You don't have to wait till it becomes zero. Why you want to make zero? Why you want to make that loss as loss up to premium full? Why you can't have stop loss in buying options?
I agree, ma'am. But I think the challenge here is, ma'am, to find out what should be the ideal stop loss for an option, because there's so many things that are affecting the price. When we trade stocks or futures, we know exactly what point can be a stop loss. For options, in that case, there is a time decay which is affecting, there is a vol decay or a vol increase that's affecting. How will a common man find the right stop loss in terms of buying options?
Okay, Nainesh bhai, with your permission, I'm not very good at PPTs, so I don't make PPTs. Can I explain it on the whiteboard directly, everything? Along
Absolutely,
with
ma'am.
option chain will be real, and chart
Sure.
will be real, and data will be real. Only the explanation will be on whiteboard
Please go ahead, ma'am, please.
because I'm very bad in PPTs. Huh? So, shall I share my screen now?
Sure, sure, sure.
So, first thing, my screen is visible.
It is, ma'am, it is, yes.
So, first, what I do is basically I see open interest. And I have done this program so many times that now it is many people know about this. So, open interest and its relation with price. So, open interest increases, price increases is called as long build up.
Yes.
Open interest increases, price decreases is called as short build up. I will not take long unwinding and short covering, assuming people are novice. तो मैं नहीं चाहती कि इसको कॉम्प्लिकेट करूं. तो इस सिचुएशन में क्या हुआ है, डिमांड इंक्रीज हुई है. So who are aggressive? If demand is there, aggressive are buyers. And buyers की एक आदत होती है कि कोई भी प्राइस आने दो, we are ready to buy. And when OI increase, price decrease means what has increased? Supply has increased. These are the two terms we have learnt in economics. So who is aggressive now? Sellers are aggressive. अगर ये दो चीज हमको समझ में आ गई तो we are done to some extent. Now let us add some more filters to it, because every day I see more than 25-30 shares in long built up, more than 25-30-40 shares in short built up. So what filter will I add? With long build up, I will add one more feature, open and low nearby. Let us say market, any stock started around 2506. That was open. Low was 2 25. Sorry, let us say low was 2495. So it's like a 0.5% buffer, 0.5% to 0.75. इतना तो मार्केट वॉलेटाइल है तो फ्लिक निकल जाता है इतना. So I will call this open and low nearby. What does that indicate? It indicates कि ओपनिंग में ही बाइंग स्टार्ट हो गई थी एंड बाइंग वाज एग्रेसिव बाइंग. वाई? जो भाव खुला वही लो रह गया तो मतलब बाइंग एग्रेसिव है ना,
Yeah, absolutely.
राइट? तो एग्रेसिव बाइंग वही तो मुझे चाहिए, और एग्रेसिव बाइंग विथ लॉन्ग बिल्डअप. अगेन आई एम डन. तो मेरा ऑलमोस्ट 50% वर्क हो गया. सो आई विल शो यू द सेम थिंग ऑन स्क्रीन.
Sure.
इसीलिए आई एम बैड एट पीपीटी बिकॉज आई टीच इन दिस स्टाइल. So this is today's candle, means
Yeah.
today's chart, today's price, right? What it is, open and low is almost nearby.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Now, so one thing is done. Now what I have to see? Long build up. Was it in long build up? For that, what I do, my friends, I use Quants app. And this heat map is available, I think, Nainesh, on your platform also,
Absolutely. It's available on our Fisdom platform.
right?
Yeah.
And generally many brokers also provide this, so it's available on maximum platforms. So there is a heat map synopsis. Even if you google it, you can see this heat map, and it is a very common heat map. One second. So can you see green?
Yeah.
Green is long build up and red is short
Short
build
bit.
up, right? So in this, in the third place, can you see Deepak Nitrite in long build up?
Yes.
I see this in the morning around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I got it. Okay? Am I clear?
Absolutely. So
So
I understand. I
my thing,
understand that,
just
ma'am. I
let one
understand
second.
that you take a long built up from wherever that you can get access to, and you will
Yeah.
come to the chart and see at what time should we be tracking this, ma'am?
See, I keep on tracking from morning only. Sometimes so I get trade at 11 o'clock. Sometimes I get trade at 2 o'clock. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
Sure.
Take it cool, take it lightly. See, I want to see the aggressiveness of the buyer. I don't want to be aggressive.
Okay.
Got it? So my
Yes.
first filter done, second filter done. Yes.
Yes.
So can I go ahead?
Sure.
Right? And if you can see, it is almost at the bottom.
Yes, correct.
Now I'll show you one more thing. Option chain. So what was the spot price did we see that time?
It's around
भूल गए ना
1900.
भूल गए ना 1758.
Yeah, 1800.
See, I'll tell you one thing. The art to win is to remember the rates. जो आपकी important thing है, you should remember the rates you are in the market. Don't get confused.
Yes, correct.
Correct? So at 1758, let us say market was near 1800. Okay?
Correct.
At that time, the premium of this was approximately, I'll tell you, we can see everything from here only. What was the low? 14. Nobody can get the low price, right?
Yes.
So you, let us say I must have got it around 17 rupees.
Okay.
Yeah. So 1850 call. Where I am right now, around 1800. And 1850 call was around 16 or say 17. और से लेट अस से थोड़ा और ऊपर कर लो 20. ओके, एग्रीड नैनेश भाई?
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Now I want to find out if price reaches to 1850, what will be the price of this option?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
So what I will do, let us say 1800 is ATM. Got it? At the
Yes.
money,
Yes.
right? So when this will reach to 1800, this will become ATM.
Correct.
So what should be the price of that ATM? Because I know बहुत लोगों को ग्रीक्स नहीं आता है, डेल्टा थीटा गामा वेगा ये सब जो है बहुत टफ पड़ता है कैलकुलेशन के लिए. तो एक सिंपल तरीका बता रही हूँ कैलकुलेशन करने का. तो that time, if this was 16, then 1800 कितना था वो टाइम पे? 1800 का लो इतना है, तो लेट अस से 30 रुपीज के आसपास.
Correct.
So 30 rupees if ATM is there. So what will be the price of 1850 when price reaches to 1850?
Around that much. Yeah, around 30.
Around 30? Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a very simple calculation. And see what has happened. And 1900 became ATM. So see, this price has become 36. Have you got me?
I got it. Yeah.
So not only you, other people also, I would request you all see this at least one or two times so you will understand that. Again, I will show you. Now let us say for example 1900 is ATM. Price is 36. what will be the price of 1950 if it reaches today itself, the underlying reaches to 1950? तो इस प्रीमियम का प्राइस क्या हो जाएगा? समवेयर अराउंड 33-35. थोड़ा हम डिस्काउंट कर देते हैं. गुड हो
Yes,
गया.
yes. Correct, yes.
यस. अब इसमें मैं स्टॉप लॉस कैसे डालती हूँ? मेरे बाइंग ऑप्शन में स्टॉप लॉस रहता ही रहता है. आई नेवर मेक इट जीरो. वेरी रेयरली वो हीरो जीरो कर लिया, दैट इज फ्रॉम द 10% ऑफ द प्रॉफिट्स व्हाट आई मेड, उसमें तो कोई हीरो जीरो कर लिया, इट्स डिफरेंट थिंग. अदरवाइज आई डोंट ट्रेड हीरो जीरो. ओके.
Got it, yes.
यस. तो let us say I take this at 21 and one strike ahead is how much? 12.8. So I will say 12 is my SL. और let's say और भी आपको करना है तो आप 11 SL कर दो. तो आपका टारगेट क्या है? 36. So how I design this? I will say buy 2000 call at 21, SL 11, target. What should be the target? 1, 2, 3. Can I say that way?
Got it, yeah.
ATM, then one leg ITM, then another leg ITM. So this will be my target, like say 35, 55, and I'll say 75. मुझे
Okay.
पता है इससे आगे जाने की ताकत किसी में नहीं है. लोग यहाँ तक ही रखें तो भी बहुत बड़ी बात है.
Ma'am,
Now tell me,
to
now tell
understand
me
the
what is the
system,
difficulty?
yeah, so I have a question here, ma'am. To understand the system, we don't need to know Greeks. Are you saying that for an option trader, it's not needed to know Greeks? You just
No,
need to
I'm
get
not
your
saying
basics.
that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying those who know Greek but still they find it difficult to calculate. This is also one way to calculate. And those who don't know Greek, this is also one way to calculate. But knowing Greeks and understanding Greeks is the most important thing.
Got it. Okay.
But to make life simple, ऐसे भी किया जा सकता है.
Right.
In a simple way. Because this is what I say every time. Keep trading simple. We traders make it complicated, yaar.
I agree.
We go so much in detailing, no, that we even sometimes get confused from where did we start. इतना deep उसमें चले जाते हैं. So now you tell me, when I've decided this way my target, now I've not yet completed. Generally, it is my observation. My observation, no guarantee, and it is my observation that when I see a long build up within 1 week, I see approximately 8 to 10%.
Wow.
एग्रेसिवनेस है ना लॉन्ग बिल्डअप में.
Correct.
यू सी यहाँ पे भी आपको ये मिला है ओपन लो
Mm.
विथ लॉन्ग बिल्डअप. वाई लॉन्ग बिल्डअप? प्राइस अप, open interest up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did we start? We got to around 200 rupees. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
वैसे ही आप शॉर्ट बिल्डअप में देख लो, इसने तो एक ही दिन में कमाल कर दिया. क्या बोलते हो? और जब इतना बड़ा फॉल एक दिन में आ जाए तो निकल जाना चाहिए भैया. नाउ
Very
टेल मी, इज
interesting.
इट? हाँ,
Very interesting setup, ma'am.
it's a very simple setup. I'll show you some more stocks, right? uh, Yesterday I did this Havels with this. और yesterday मैंने इसको 9 रुपए में खरीदा, शाम को 20 रुपया हो गया. जयराम जी की टाटा बाय बाय, सी यू. ऑलमोस्ट ओपन हाई, शॉर्ट बिल्ट अप. एक दिन में प्रीमियम डबल, छोड़ दो, खत्म, जाने दो. What else do you want? What can you see here?
Open low.
लॉन्ग बिल्टअप है, मालूम नहीं. ओपन लो देख लिया ना.
Yeah.
ओपन द स्क्रीन, चेक करो कहाँ पे है, ये है क्या स्क्रीन में? कहीं पे भी है, ये रहा. तो लॉन्ग बिल्टअप में है.
Yes.
ओपन लो है.
Yes.
फिर क्या चाहिए?
Wow. And normally, ma'am, what are the kind of risk rewards that we keep here?
सी आई शोड यू नो द रिस्क रिवॉर्ड. आपको ये सूट होता है, ये रिस्क रिवॉर्ड? जस्ट टेल मी.
1:2, 1:3 is normally,
आपको ये रिस्क रिवॉर्ड सूट होता है?
yeah.
राइट.
Yeah.
21 का लिया, 14 में. देखो ऐसा है, रिस्क रिवॉर्ड की बात मैं ऑप्शन में नहीं करती. रीजन है, and I'm in that matter, you can call me a very rude person that I'm talking very rudely. What happens, चलो मैंने ये कॉल ले लिया, अभी ये 15 रुपीज होता है, आई एम आउट. But if I will not hit my stop loss at any cost and make it zero.
Okay.
So now you tell me, my loss will be 12 rupees and my profit will be 3 rupees. What is the RR? You are asking me for RR of 1:2. Now you tell me what is your RR? 4 risk, 1 reward.
Got it.
You're totally capital erosion. Khattam. See, only difference, what happens is, if I am buying this and I'm saying 11 is my stop loss, then I still have, let us say we have the same amount of money, I still have one more chance to trade the option. Right?
Correct. Yeah.
स्टॉप लॉस हिट होके भी टारगेट आते हैं, आने दो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. सो नाउ माय नेक्स्ट रूल विल बी, as I said, for stop loss, I have two types of stop loss. One is price stop loss and one is time stop loss. What do I mean by time stop loss? What did I say? 1 week. My target should come, right?
Right.
If it doesn't come within a week, out. Finish. Why should I waste my time over there? Tell me one thing. You're waiting for some person for some time and he is not coming. How much time will you wait for him when other people are waiting for you?
Not much.
How much? Let us say half an hour.
Yes.
Right? Why? Because other people are waiting for me. Why should I waste my time here when other opportunities are standing for me? What
Got
say?
it. Ma'am, here I'd like to take one question from one of our viewers.
Yeah.
Shreyas is asking, how do you identify time stop loss?
I said no, 1 week.
Is it fixed or can it?
Fix. Because I have see what happens. I'll give you with a beautiful example. Whenever you get a very, very, very good deal or a beautiful excitement in your life, a very beautiful excitement in your life, how many days does it last? Just tell me.
Yeah,
Let's say you've got a job of whatever you had expected. You must have expected 50,000. You got a job of 5 lakhs per month. How many days does your excitement last?
the
4 to
first
5
few.
days or
Yeah,
forever?
correct.
4 to 5 days? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And anything worst happens. Worst may worst. Then also, first 3, 4, 5 days are very difficult. After that, you start becoming normal.
Right.
Agreed?
Right.
So that is the nature. So when there is an aggressiveness in buying or selling, it will be there for 1 week. And आप सोचो कि अगर 8 to 10% मूवमेंट आ गया तो फिर क्या होगा? जिसने नीचे में खरीदा है वो तो प्रॉफिट बुक
Inside.
करेगा ना भैया.
Right.
And what we do, we by mistake we end up buying here after the 10% rise. Got it, Mr. Shreyas? Am I right?
So Shreyas, I hope you got your answer. This in this setup, you can rightfully use 1 week as your time stop loss, and then
Or
put the money to
yes,
another opportunity that you have.
yes, you can do that. Or if you find any reversal, like what happens, what did we say? We say for long build up, open and low nearby, plus long build up plus open and low nearby, right? So with short build up, we will say open and high nearby. So if you see open and high with short build up, then it's not necessary to wait for 1 week also or wait for the stop loss also. You can exit there and there itself with minimum loss or minimum profit also.
Right.
I hope you're getting it, Mr. Shears.
Yeah, he's already replied saying he's got his answer, and thank you for the beautiful example.
Thank you. Yes, Nainesh. You were telling
Ma'am,
something.
my next question to you would be, how often do you find these kind of trades?
I miss many trades. ऐसा नहीं है कि I don't miss. Even I miss. And after 3:30 I come to know I've missed it. क्योंकि 3:30 के बाद सबको पता चल जाता है कि आज मार्केट में क्या करना चाहिए था. Right? But
Right.
तो मेरा भी वही हाल होता है बहुत बार. I miss the trades. I come to know at 3:30 that I've missed the trades. No problem. Another opportunity is waiting. I don't catch it in between. This is my biggest rule. If the trades have moved away from my zone, I will not catch that trade. Let it miss. There are lot many opportunities waiting for you every day, every minute. So no problem. And then ऐसा नहीं है मेरा स्टॉप लॉस हिट नहीं होता, मेरा भी हिट होता है. But when I get the targets, I get the targets, beautiful targets. मजा आता है options में.
Got it. So, ma'am, this kind of a setup that you just spoke about, and you said you can rightfully do option buying in it. Can we also take the same kind of trades in the equity segment, cash segment, or if someone wants even in the futures segment?
Yeah, see, if you don't want to buy this option, but what is this? This is a setup. What is this setup meaning? It is saying buy. The setup says buy. It's not necessary you buy options. It's not necessary you buy futures. You can buy even 5 shares in cash. What's the harm? Ultimately, it's a setup, na? Yeah?
Absolutely. So that's a
Yes?
good learning for our audience today, that you can use this same setup even in the cash market, even if you trade futures, and also, like ma'am explained to us, you can take it in options.
Acha, one more thing. If you're trading in futures, then Please hedge. Don't trade without a hedge for a single moment, also. You never know when the disaster can come. I still remember 2018, 21st September, somewhere around 1 o'clock or so. Not exact time, somewhere around 1 and 1:30 के बीच में, there was a big fall in DHFL and Yes Bank. A very huge fall, and all the stop loss got jumped. Only those who were hedged, means bought futures plus buy put, they got saved. Otherwise, stop loss were jumped. 2018 के बाद, I in DHFL, though I made a good money because I was in options, but still कभी कभी हम सोच के भी डर जाते हैं कि मेरा फ्यूचर्स ओपन खड़ा होता तो आज क्या होता मेरे साथ. But study helped me. Study was showing me a short build up with open high and all that thing. तो लॉन्ग मेरा बनता नहीं था.
So, are you saying the big crashes that came, you found the study to hold true? DHFL showed a long, a short built up with an open high, which was an opportunity intraday to make money out of the view.
DHFL के शेयर्स हैं क्या अभी? नहीं ना, नहीं तो मैं दिखा देती थी आपको. यस बैंक है.
Yeah.
क्या बोलते हो भाई?
Wow. So this is the classic open high that we see.
और ये एक दिन पहले दिखा दिया था.
So the next day it was a huge gap down with an open high.
वो मुझे नहीं मालूम था, ये मुझे थोड़ी मालूम था कि ऐसा होगा.
Wow. Ma'am, can we see how many basis points could have been captured in the strategy?
आप बताओ. लेटर से 320 आप लोएस्ट में सेल कर देते हो. 320 कहाँ तक गया? कम ऑन यार, 100 पॉइंट तक कौन रुकता है?
Wow. So, ma'am, seeing this again, we've got a few questions, and I'd like to take it at this point.
See, the
Uh,
things are everything. If I'll tell you one thing, my friends, I still 35 years to ho gaye, but technicals I've learned since 1991 when there was no technicals. It was totally on graph paper. I used to practice on graph paper. Options I'm doing since 2002. But studies for 2 hours till date, I do every day continuously.
wow. Ma'am,
Correct?
I'll take this opportunity to take a few questions that our users are asking.
Yeah.
Shavik is asking, ma'am, is it better to hedge in option buying too rather than just buying a naked call option?
See, then you can create a bull call spread or a bear put spread.
So,
That is also
Shavik,
good ना. What, see, profits कम आएगा चलेगा. सबसे बड़ी बात है कि लॉस कम से कम होना चाहिए.
that's correct. So you can use a spread to do the same kind of trades by this setup, and you would have a limited profit and a limited loss, but you will be safeguarded from losing the entire premium. But also, ma'am explained to us you can use a stop loss on your naked options as well, which will help you come back to the market the next day. Ma'am, Yugander is asking what is the best option strategies in a sideways market?
See, I am a trend trader. As I told you, I trade long build up and short build up. So I'm a momentum and a trend trader. You can call me that way. I'm not
Right.
good at sideways. I'm not good at sideways, and I don't have any problem in accepting that.
Right. So, ma'am, I'll take this opportunity to take the answer. Uganda, for a sideways movement, if you have identified one, the same way how ma'am has explained to us how to identify the trending moves, if you have identified a sideways move, then you can go out and sell a strangle or a straddle to kind of make money out of theta decay, the time decay that you have in options. However, let me tell you, option selling involves a lot of risk. So you have to be a very matured and a disciplined trader to follow option selling. So that's your answer for sideways. That's how you can make money out of a sideways market. However, in trending markets, the way ma'am has explained, you can definitely try these strategies, or you can definitely implement these kind of studies to make the most out of trends that we see in the day.
I want to show you Kotak Bank. Can you see? Open low yesterday, open high, sorry, with short build up yesterday itself, today also, right?
Wow. Yeah.
Around 1840 you must have sold, and today the price is at least 50 points you must have got it. Can you see here also? Anywhere you can see 1946, 1826, 100 points, 8 to 10%. वही तो बोल रही हूँ, और ज़्यादा कुछ बोल भी नहीं रही. ओपन लो 1 2 3 4 5 डन. एक दिन और आगे बढ़ गया, ठीक है. My target is only 5 days. 1 see 1 2 3 4 काम खत्म.
Got it, ma'am.
Just observe it. See, the best teacher is observation. That which you can see it with your observation, no one can see.
Right, ma'am. So, ma'am,
And from this profit, Nainesh, what I do, इसका जो profit आता है ना, उसका 10% 15% I put in investment. बाकी तो भाई घर का खर्चा भी तो संभालना पड़ता है.
got it. So you use your trading profits to kind of grow them into your investment stocks.
देखो SIP में आपको स्टॉक SIP में वॉट एवर यू अर्न उसका 10 15 20 25% डालना चाहिए.
Right. So, ma'am, we are going to learn many more of such setups going ahead in our shows. Unfortunately, because of lack of time, I'll not be able to take more questions. We've got a lot of more questions as well. But at the end of it, I'd like to thank you for being a part of the show, accepting our invite, and teaching all our audience on how to find trending moves, how to buy options using this data, how to maintain stop losses, to ensure that you don't lose your entire capital. How can you exit your options, not let it go to zero? It was an amazing learning, and thank you so much, for being there. And we look forward to making more content like this with you, ma'am.
I hope viewers enjoyed the session. They learned something.
Absolutely, ma'am. I'm sure they will.
If you all have enjoyed, just raise your hands and say you all have enjoyed. That's all.
Sure. So for all the users who enjoyed this session, please put out a message to us, and we'll ensure that we will keep doing this on an ongoing basis. Get ma'am on our platform to talk about different setups, and it will be worthwhile for everyone who
For
even
a
wants
longer
to,
time.
for a longer time, definitely. Who
इतने
really
शॉर्ट
wants
टाइम में
to.
मैं कितना समझाऊंगी, जितना समझा सकती थी किया.
No, ma'am. I'm sure we'll do it for a longer time next time. So thank you
Yeah.
so much. It was amazing interacting with you, ma'am. We look forward to
Thank
seeing
you.
you.
Same here. Namaste. Bye,
Thank you.
friends. Thank you very much.